My name is Randy Lizotte. I'm from St. Albans, Vermont, and I work for NCSS, which stands for Northwestern Counseling Service and Support. My job is to advocate for individuals who cannot, and I get invited to go to their meetings to help them advocate for what they want. And I'm also a facilitator of two different classes. One is the independent living skills class, and then the other is a flash class, which is more or less a sexuality course. I work about 30 hours a week. So when I first started working here about 6 years ago, I was a little hesitant to believe what people had to say. I guess it was just kind of, I thought they might be saying what I want to hear. They didn't really believe in what I was trying to do. And of course, this was a whole new idea for me to begin with. But after a couple of years, I met a couple of people who were really they really kind of got it. They understood what self-advocacy means and the kind of work that I was trying to do. So I think I get a lot more respect now than I did then. So I went to an ISA meeting, which is Individual Service Agreement, I believe, of a gentleman who wasn't very verbal, kind of set in his ways, and it was the service coordinator, the home provider, the guardian was on the phone, and they were kind of having what they call an issue with this individual. He would go and visit his mother, and after about a half an hour he would get tired, but the person who brought him to visit his mother was kind of friends with the mother and made him kind of stick around. So I suggested maybe cutting the visits in half. Instead of an hour, maybe a half an hour, or ask him when he's ready to leave. But everybody was pretty impressed with the simplest of ideas. Mm-hmm. I'm certainly getting a lot more requests, and only having one of me is kind of a struggle. But so another story that I have is there was an individual who was going into crisis, and we had a peer support member who offered to let her go and stay at her house while she was dealing with this crisis, and that was pretty successful, actually.
So that person, when she was in crisis, had she been, I mean, I heard the story that she was kind of blowing through a lot of different places where she lived.
Yep.
And then so when she went to Heather's, it was
better.
Yeah. How long did she stay at Heather's, do you know?
I think like 3 weeks or so.
Yeah. Great. Did they pay Heather for doing it, or was she just volunteering?
I think she was just volunteering for a friend.
Yeah. All right.
Who better to assist an individual than somebody who's been in a similar, if not the same situation as the person you're serving?